Welcome to today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Welcome in here to Jeff's live streams. Mackay Ackerman on the call for you today. Dominic will be joining me a little later. Sorry for the late start. We had some technical difficulties trying out some new cameras up here, so I want to thank you guys for tuning in. The visiting Lourdes from the Lourdes Knights, they come on and take on the home team, the CWC Crusaders, in Game 1 of this doubleheader. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. It's a great day for baseball out here. The sun is shining. It's somewhat warm, and it is really windy, though. We've got to say that. We get gusts of winds about every 10 seconds up here, so we're feeling it from up here, and they're definitely feeling it from down there. It's blowing from right to left, so should be an interesting ball game trying to track those balls as you see the Crusaders here take the field. They are obviously the home team, so they'll be batting first, and we're going to take a quick ad break here, wait for the first hitter to come back. We'll be right back.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. We're at Schlieve Field where the Lourdes come on and take the home team, the Crusaders. On the bump today for CWC starting the game is Ryer Greenfield, so we've seen him pitch a couple times this season. He will lead off to the leadoff man, Mullen. He's playing second base today. Don't have first names for you yet. I'm sure we will when Dominic gets here as Greenfield throws an outside strike for the first pitch of the game. Dominic's usually good with all those stats. He's got the full roster on the iPad, so I've only got first initials for you here for these first couple minutes. The 0-1 here to Mullen is swung on, and this one's roped out to center field. He's tracking it, but it's able to fall in there for a bloop single, so Mullen leads off the game here for the Lourdes with a bloop single, one on for the two-hole hitter, Slasarski. I'm definitely saying that wrong. I'm going to get pronunciations a little later here. We're obviously running a little behind, so again, I apologize for that. Throw back to first. He slides in there safely. That one in the dirt, he holds back, so 2-0 quickly now. Greenfield checks the runner at first, comes home and trying to lay it on the bump, but he pulls back for another ball. So that brings it 2-0. Excuse me, I misspoke on the first one. This one a little dribbler, and Greenfield has a trouble fielding it off the mound there. So Soslarski going to get on base from a little infield single action, moves the runner over to second, and quickly 2 on here for this Lourdes team. In now for this Lourdes team is the 3-hole hitter, Gibson. He's behind the dish today. I don't have numbers for you either, so we'll get those as a pickoff attempt is thrown there to second, back in time safely. Greenfield checks him again at second, decides to come home, and another ball outside. So Greenfield's struggling a little bit to find the strike zone here early. We're going to see if he decides to tune it in. Center field camera pretty still right now. We will see, though, as the game goes on, as the wind picks up. Greenfield comes home again, and the ball upstairs. Gibson fakes like he's going to throw it on the bunt. Greenfield really holding that runner on at second. They are having a staring contest right now, and finally looks home, and time called by the home plate umpire and steps out of the box. Greenfield comes home anyway. He didn't see the time call, but the pitch doesn't count, obviously, so. Two on here early for this Lourdes team. Ryer Greenfield on the bump for CWC. Tries to come home and in the dirt. Nice block there by Billy. And a 4-pitch walk here to Gibson leaves him loaded for the 4-hole hitter Bauer. So Brady Bauer now on here for the Lourdes. He has them loaded, no out, so Ryer Greenfield struggling early. Looking to dial it in, find this strike zone after a 4-pitch walk. That one misses outside. And you see the wind blowing the center field camera there, so something to look out for. Greenfield with a leg kick and another ball outside, 6 straight for him. Oh, I'm sorry, he did call that a strike. Looked like it was off the plate, but evens it up 1-1. My apologies on that one. Got a little ahead of myself. This one rides inside on Bauer, 2-1 now. This one swung on and hooking foul. And once again, the count is even, 2-2. Another foul ball down the right field line here, but just hooking foul. It would have been a swinging bunt, so we'll see him try it again. Still 2-2 to Bauer. Greenfield seems to be finding the strike zone a little bit more now. That one a ball outside, brings it full. The full count pitch, strike 3 looking. So Bauer the first one to go down this inning on a A 6-pitch strikeout there from Greenfield. And that brings up Santiago, the 5-hole hitter. They're still loaded for him, looking to do some damage early as this Lourdes team. Nice pitch there from Greenfield to find the edge of the zone. That went up and away for ball 1 here to Santiago. Wind is just howling out there. See the flag in center field blowing quite hard as Greenfield decides to kick and come home. This one swung on into center field by Santiago. He's ranging after it, makes the catch. Runner from third is going to tag, and he's going to catch him in a pickle there between third and second. And they got it for the third out of the inning, so 1 scores for this Lourdes team early, but Ryer Greenfield in defense able to make it out of there with runners left on. We're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back in the home half of the first on Jeff's live streams.
Clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holz Realtor.
Looking for something special in your child's education? The choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Angling Only Guide Service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. We're at Schlieve Field where the Lourdes come and take on the Crusaders. They score early in the first, bringing one in on a sac fly, but they end up getting out of the jam with a caught stealing situation between second and third. The runner was caught in a pickle, so able to get out of that one with only 1 run allowed. And on the bump today for the Lourdes is number 11, Achterberg is what I've got. I'm probably butchering that one, but what's new? Up first here for this Crusaders team, number 4, Lawson Phillips. Playing center like normal for him. Saw him pitch last week once and had a phenomenal job in one of the losses, but was a bright spot for that one, to say the least. He's been the leadoff man through all 6 games now. First pitch to Lawson is a ball outside. Just missed that edge. And that one looked outside too, but catches the zone, so evens it up 1-1 now. Big swing and a miss there from Lawson as he goes down 1-2. This one swung on by Lawson Phillips rather. Fielded cleanly by the shortstop and thrown over to first in time. So the first out is a 6-3 putout. 1 up, 1 down so far for this Lourdes team, the Knights. First pitch to Carson Mulder is a ball outside. Wind continues to blow here in Waupun, and that one in the dirt, so 2-0 now quickly to Mulder. Achterberg fires. Nice breaking ball finds the top of the zone for strike 1. Bottom of the first inning here, 1 out, 1 in for the Lourdes in the top, so CWC looks to close that deficit. This one falls in there for another strike, evens it 2-2. The 2-2 here to Mulder is inside for ball 3. So full count here to Carson Mulder. The Crusaders looking for their first base runner. Achterberg comes set. Fires home. Swing and a miss there from Carson Mulder. 2 up, 2 down so far for the Knights as they throw that one around the horn. That brings up the catcher, number 2, Brant Billy. Looking to bring some life into this Crusaders team. They've been struggling at the dish lately. Saw that big 15-run game for them in the loss last week, and since then it's been really hard to find hits for this team. Brant Billy steps in, takes a first pitch strike. That one up and away. Ball 1. Center field camera is shaking quite a bit out there. Again, the wind is blowing. These balls should be moving quite aggressively in the air today. We'll see how that one affects us. Billy fouls this one back towards us. Again, Mackay Ackerman on the call for you. Dominic is joining us here. He's out in the parking lot trying to fix something, so hanging up our sign, grabbing his coffee, I believe, and making his way up to the booth as Brant Billy turns on this one out to the left field, but left fielder has no problem with it. So 3 up, 3 down for this Crusaders team. The Lourdes come back in the top half of the second to try to extend that lead. We're going to take a quick break. Be back on Jeff's live streams.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@wc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
The Rock Golf.
Welcome to today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. I'm totally clicking the wrong buttons here. Had you guys on the intro there for a little while as I'm talking to myself. Moved the buttons around last night when I was updating this thing, and now I just sound stupid. But as I was saying, we had a pitching change between the first innings there. Lawson Phillip on the bump now for this Crusaders team. And he strikes out number 22, the first batter of this inning. So Lawson Phillips comes in and already looks dominant. Dominic and I talked about his success last week that he found in a couple innings pitching for the Crusaders. Starts out there strong. Speaking of Dominic, he's putting in the lineups here on his iPad. He should be on the call in just a few minutes with us. Phillips again, another strike there on the outside corner. I also wanted to shout out Brett in the YouTube comments saying, let's go number 4, Nolan and Knights. We love hearing from you guys out there, so thank you, Brett, for tuning in. This one, a soft one down the left field line, and fielded in time by the third baseman. Achterberg, the pitcher, just able to beat out that throw, but nonetheless, a nice play over there from third. That's Levi Phillips over there. One on, one out here for this Lourdes team. 1-run lead for them. Number 0 steps in for the Lourdes, takes a ball outside. Lawson Phillips checks the runner at first. Comes set, firing home. Trying to lay it on the bunt, but that one goes foul. Runner has to go back to first. Phillips, nice breaking ball, just misses inside. 2-1 now. Number 0, I believe it's Haleo, if I'm saying that correct. Probably not. Hala? H-A-L-L-A. So just didn't read the book right. So we're going to go Hala. Number 0, Hala at the plate. Swings on this one. It's a blooper in the left field. So that one's going to get down. Runners advance. First and second now. One out here, top of 2. Want to apologize. We're a little disorganized up here. I was running behind, setting up all the cameras, and I couldn't get the lineup in time. Thank the official scorer up here for doing that for me. Obviously, Dominic coming in a little late. He has to finish teaching his classes first. So back-to-back singles now for this Lourdes team. Brings up the 9-hole hitter Santiago to try to bring him around. First one's a ball low, and you guys would see that if I knew how to switch my cameras. There it was. Wouldn't be a Jeff's live stream with Dominic and myself without a little bit of struggle. 1-0 to Santiago. Phillips checks the runner at first, comes home. Breaking ball inside, almost clips him. 2-0 now to Santiago, the 9-hole hitter. Phillips comes home, another one inside. Didn't have a problem finding that strike zone at first, but now a couple of balls, and he's down 3-0, looking to find it here. Probably the best pitch he's going to see at bat. Strike right down the middle from Phillips brings it to 3-1, a hitter's count. Runners on first and second, one out, top of 2. Phillips fires. This one a short chopper down the left field line. Picks it up in time, throw over to first, and he's out for the second out of the inning. Nice play over there from Levi Phillips, I believe it is. It is. Had to check the book. Dominic's. What's that? Yeah. Want to welcome you in, Dominic. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me after a little bit of a late start here.
You know
Not only did I get here late, then spilled coffee in my car. Had to clean that up quick. Now trying to get the iPad ready.
Ball outside to the leadoff man, number 6.
Ryder Mullen.
Oh, all right. Ryder?
Ryder.
Perfect. I don't have the first names down in the book here, so
I got the first names now, so we should be
what
good to go.
That's why you're here. Ryder Mullen steps in now for this Lourdes team. First and second, still 2 outs. Looking to drive another one across the board. Steps out of the box, takes time. 2-0 to him already. Phillips got to find the strike zone here. And that he does. Nice breaking ball. Starts at Mullen's shoulders, ends its way to the zone. You have him as number 6 in your iPad?
Ryder Mullen, yes.
Okay, perfect. I want to make sure we're in the right place. I'm kind of all over the place right now. Austin Phillips checks the runner at second, fires home, swung on off the end of the bat of Mullen, and fielded cleanly by the shortstop. They're going to try to turn 2, but only need 1, so an extra out there for the Crusaders leaves 1 stranded. We're going to take a quick break and come back at you in the home half of the second inning here on Jeff's live streams.
Combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front 9 play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on...
Welcome back here to Jeff's live stream. Mackay and Dominic on the call for you as we kind of gather ourselves up here. I'm flustered, running around, putting in the lineups and figuring out all these cameras. And Dominic was spilling coffee in his car. He was running around trying to get here from school. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. We want to hear from you. Achterberg still on the mound here for the Lourdes. Stepping in the 4-hole hitter, Ryer Greenfield. We saw him pitch in the first inning. Now, the coach came up to us for the Crusaders and in between innings talking to the official scorer saying that Greenfield's shoulder hurt. So he was taken off the bump, replaced by Phillips, but he's still going to stay in this batting order. Foul tip into the catcher's mitt, evens at 1-1.
Not going to have accurate pitch counts for this game, but we will start counting here now. As Henry Achterberg is at the bump.
That's how you would say that too, right? Achterberg?
Achterberg, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
So one swung on by Ryer Greenfield and
just
foul. tiptoed over that bag down there at third. I did have an infield camera for you, but I believe I forgot to change the camera settings to auto shut off, so I think it shut off down there. I'm going to have to run down there in between innings sometime and fix that for you.
Doubleheader, so we got 2 shots at it
yeah,
today.
that's
story of
that's
the
a way to look
CWC
at it.
Crusaders here this season. Their 3rd doubleheader in 5 days.
Yeah, it's been rough for them game-wise. Greenfield takes that one off the plate. Or do you call that a strike?
No, it was on the
I was going to say, scoreboard called it a strike, but I didn't think it was. I have a tendency to call it before I actually see what he does call. Swung on as this one is Greenfield. A short blooper into left field. A leadoff single here for the Crusaders. He's going to round first, thinking about going to 2 as the left fielder out there fumbled with it for a little while.
It's going to bring up number 8, Zach Hoffman.
Yeah, so Ryer Greenfield with the leadoff single for this Crusaders team. Their first base runner of the day looks to get him going. Zach Hoffman looks to bring him around or at least move him up a little bit.
Apologize if you already said this too, Kai, because I'm here a little late.
No, it's...
These Lourdes Knights came off a huge win.
No, I didn't.
Their first win of the season against Randolph the other night. I believe it was 23-2.
Wow.
Their first win on the season, and it was a big one.
That is a huge win. Zach Hoffman takes a ball outside for the first pitch of his at-bat. First pitch of his day. Again, we do have 2 games here for you. The Crusaders are actually the home team, both of them. Coach Jason Smith came up and told me that before. He said, not that it really matters to you, but I figured I'd let you know. I said,
matters to the iPad.
Yeah, thank you. Another ball outside. Achterberg trying with that breaking ball, just missing there. 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second at Schlieve Field. Greenfield on first. Hoffman at the dish.
Still no outs. 2-0, looking to do some damage. Pitch comes in. Ball outside.
Achterberg tries a breaking ball again. He's been trying to clip that outside corner. 3 straight breaking balls to the same place and missed all 3 times. So probably a red light here if you're Zach Hoffman or the coach giving him signs. Wind blowing quite aggressively here at Schlieve and Waupun. And another breaking ball outside. So a 4-pitch walk there taken by Zach Hoffman puts runners on first and second for the 5-hole hitter. Or sorry, Hoffman was the 5-hole hitter. For the 6-hole hitter, Jake Van Herwarden. Tighten all of our things down as we don't want the leaf blowing in here. We don't want our stuff blowing away. Van Herwarden steps in with runners on first and second. Achterberg fires another breaking ball missing outside. And you got to think, when is he going to try to throw a fastball?
His hat falls off on that play with the wind here.
It should be interesting for field. I'm going to have to give fielders a little bit of leeway today, especially in the outfield with high fly balls, because it is going to be difficult to track those ones with the wind blowing the way it is. Pickoff attempt to second. He's back in time, though, is Greenfield.
So a 1-out count here to Van Herwarden. He's got runners at first and second. Nobody out yet. Crusaders looking to do a little bit of damage. Down 1-0 here early.
Big swing and a miss from Van Herwarden. Finally a strike after 5 straight balls thrown by Achterberg. Some words of encouragement down there from the third base coach and the head coach, Jason Smith. Very nice guy. We've talked to him plenty of times now, and he's always been very accommodating. We appreciate that as Van Herwarden takes a huge hack at this one and now down 1-2.
Achterberg seemed to be getting it together here. 2 straight strikes after his 5 straight balls. Second baseman wants a pickoff attempt. He gets it. No throw, though. Was able to step off. Bring Greenfield back to the bag. As the 1-2 delivery comes home. Pitch is going to be in the dirt. Good stop there by the catcher. Number 4, Nolan Gibson.
Nolan Gibson.
Holds the runner's put.
So glad you have the first names for me, because it was hard for me in that first inning to try to Gibson up. It's like,
yeah, there's 2 Santiagos too, so that would probably help if you had first names.
Yep. I don't have numbers in my book right now. As Jake Van Herwarden goes down swinging for the first out of this inning, and Achterberg a little firing back there after allowing the 4-pitch walk, comes in throwing some strikes and gets a big swing and a miss. Edwin Diaz coming up.
Otherwise known as Sam Greenfield, number 34.
Love the walk-up music here from the Crusaders. They've got a large variety, and we enjoy hearing them every time. Sam Greenfield still runners on first and second for him. Achterberg fires home and another swing and a miss. Quickly down 0-1. Looking to put some bat on the ball and find some green out there anyway on base right now for this Crusaders team as they try to cut into that one-run lead.
You'd think if you put one in the air here, it might drop. There's always a chance here today with that strong wind.
And another pickoff attempt, and that was a close one there.
Was.
That's Greenfield, Ryer Greenfield there at second. Nice pickoff attempt by Achterberg. Almost had him, but nonetheless, he's back safely. And like you were saying, really anything in the air today has a chance of getting down with how ferocious this wind is. Achterberg fires home and another swing and a miss. In an 0-2 hole now is Sam Greenfield.
Really is a nice day out here if it wasn't for the wind.
Yeah, it is whipping. That one inside, nice block by Gibson behind the dish. That's who you said it was, right? Nolan Gibson?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
It wasn't too much inside. I wonder if...
Probably was low.
Kind of looked like for a second Blue was hesitating. He wanted to call that one.
Wanted to ring him up. 3-pitch strikeout it would have been, but Arrow 4-pitch strikeout instead. Back-to-back strikeouts for this Crusaders team. Worried about leaving 2 on here. The 8-hole hitter now, Lawson Phillips.
Levi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. This says L.A. Was like, Lawson's leading off. Sorry, Levi Phillips here, the 7-hole hitter. My apologies. Hope you guys don't hold it against me. Strike right down the middle. Phillips watched that one go by. Ryer Greenfield on second for him. Zach Hoffman on first. Low and outside, evens at 1-1.
Crusaders here did have 2 on to start this inning, no outs, and 2 straight strikeouts. Hoping to get at least 1 here. Let's see what Phillips can do on a 1-1 count. Pitch comes home. That's going to be a strike on the inside part of the corner. Great pitch there from Achterberg.
Levi Phillips, a short chopper, back to second. He's hustling down the line and out of the glove of the first baseman. I think he would have been safe in time.
He was really hustling down there.
Yes, he was.
Second baseman was kind of taking a little too nonchalant.
He waited for that ball to come to him instead of charging the ball. An infield single there for Levi Phillips brings him loaded for the 9-hole hitter, Ryden Perry. Looking for some 2-out magic from the 9-hole hitter. At least bring in 1 and tie up this game and hopefully score 1 from second, take the lead here. It's been a while since I've seen this Crusaders team have a lead. The last time I believe it was back in that second game of the doubleheader last week where they took a 15-13 lead.
A big lead at that.
Yes.
A big game, I should say. Ryden Perry was 1 for 4 the other day in the doubleheader against Laconia. Let's see if he can get on base here or at least punch 1 home to tie the Crusaders up.
That one outside. Can barely hear you talking through all of this wind. Dedication from the parents out here sitting wrapped up in their blankets.
At least we got the press box to keep the wind out.
Yeah.
Temperature's nice. We don't have to deal with the cold winds.
There goes the shortstop's hat you saw on my center field camera. Achterberg comes home. This one off the end of the bat, but fouled back. Even 1-1 now. Shortstop went to retrieve his hat in center field, left center field. He found it out there. Leaves are blowing in front of the press box here.
So I think that's a lineup card.
That one might be a lineup card, actually. That might be the lineup card that I lost.
Well, it's gone now.
Somewhere out there.
Might be able to catch it if it comes down here.
Yeah, we'll try to get that in between innings. I knew it went somewhere. I had it under the computer so it didn't blow away, and I guess it did. 2-1 here now. Swung on and fouled back again. Brings it 2-2 for Perry. Quite a few pitches this inning from Achterberg. I know you have that number.
I should be able to find that number. I have the total here.
Which would be just this inning, yeah? Oh, no, I guess not.
No, they had the first.
And a big swing and a miss. Drop third strike, though. Perry fires down. And that's the out. So mark it down as a K for Ryden Perry. The Crusaders leave him loaded. We're going to take a quick break and be back in the top of the third inning as the Lourdes try to add on to that one-run lead.
Providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of SAM's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to SAM's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, SAM's has it covered. Trust SAM's for all your water needs. SAM's Well Drilling, well worth it. King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Welcome back here to Schlieve Field in Waupun. We got a good game so far in the top of the third between the CWC Crusaders and the visiting Oshkosh Academy, or Lourdes Academy Knights. Stepping up to the plate here is number 2, Parker Schlusarski. I believe that's how you say it. He takes a first pitch ball to start this top of third. On the bump still is Lawson Phillips after coming in the second inning for Ryer Greenfield. Second pitch away. It's going to be a bit of a blooper. Right back to the pitcher. Corrals it in time. Throws over to his first baseman. And we got the first out of the inning after 2 pitches.
Little blooper there. Phillips has no trouble getting off the mound, collecting that one, and throwing over to Van Herwarden at first for the first out of this inning. It's going to bring up number 4, the catcher, Nolan Gibson. Both catchers today in that 3 spot for both these clubs, Billy and Gibson. He's got nobody on, 1 out. Phillips winds, fires. It's going to be a beautiful strike 1, just at the bottom of the zone. Kind of froze Gibson there. Delivers the second pitch of the at-bat. That one's going to be in the dirt, though. Billy able to keep it in front of him, just dribbles off to his right. 1-1 now. Lourdes looking to add to their lead. They got 1 in the top of the first. Nothing last inning. Here in top of third, drives a ball out to left field. It's going to carry for a little while. Hit the dirt. I think it bounced over. That one, was it bounced over? I think it went over.
Oh, look at that.
You see this Lourdes team coming out. Nolan Gibson just turns on one. And
wow.
With the wind blowing out, it's just able to carry over that fence. So a 1-out home run here from Nolan Gibson in the top of the third. And what a piece of hitting as you see his team come to congratulate him on home plate.
That one was quick to get out.
Yeah, it was. That was a frozen rope out there to left center field, just able to clear the fence. And what a piece of hitting from that young man. You don't see power like that. Obviously, the wind is helping him, but it's rare to see a home run in college football, especially in the conferences that we cover. College football.
College football. What
I don't know
are you talking about?
Sorry, high school baseball. That one just rolled off the tongue, but nonetheless, great piece of hitting there from Nolan Gibson.
Brings up Brady Bauer. Let's see if he can continue.
College football. I don't even know where that came from.
Either way, so 1 run added on after that solo home run here with 1 out away.
My head is not in the right place right now. I've just got a lot going on, I guess. And the big lefty now, number 12, Bauer steps up. Big swing and a miss there from him. Nice pitch by Phillips. Again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in here on Jeff's live streams. We appreciate having you. Make sure to leave something down in that YouTube comment section. We love hearing from you. Shout out to Brett, who left the comment before that we read out. Let's go number 4, Nolan. And, well, there you go, Brett. Number 4, Nolan just hit one over the fence for a home run. So I'm
asking you shall receive.
Yes, I'm sure you see that, guys? All you have to do is leave a comment commenting your favorite player, and they hit one over the fence. So
we can't guarantee that.
No.
So far, 1 for 1 today.
I'm sure Brett's happy. Is a 3-1 count here to Bauer. Lawson Phillips is out of the windup. Fires home outside, so a 5. That was scoreboard was off. That was 2-1. It's 3-1 now. Thank you. Looking at the scoreboard, not paying attention, and that's what happens, I guess.
Bauer in a hitter's count.
Really off today, I feel.
It's okay. I wasn't here to help you.
I think that's what it was. This one over the second baseman fielded in time and no trouble with it for the second out of the inning. 4-3 put out.
Great grab there by Hoffman. Came bouncing in, able to corral it quickly. Throw it over to Van Herwarden. Second out of the inning.
I think that's what it was. You weren't here with me, and I felt flustered.
Yeah, no first names, no numbers.
That's what it was. It really threw me off, but now I have him as number 3.
Michael
Santiago. See, that's the first name for you. Michael Santiago steps up. 2 outs here, top of 3. 1 in this inning on that huge home run from Nolan Gibson. Extends their lead to 2. Switch cameras back to the center field one so you guys can see the at-bats. This one rides inside on Santiago, almost clips him, but he's able to lean out of the way. 2-0 now. Wind still blowing here from right to left. Big swing and a miss from Santiago. Beautiful breaking ball there from Lawson Phillips as he tries to battle back. Kind of mentioned this a little bit, but Dominic and I, we saw that doubleheader last week. We've obviously been here for all of CWC's games, and Phillips had an incredible 3 innings on the mound. 3 innings from the other pitchers that game let up 21. Lawson Phillips had 3 innings, and he let in 0. So a great day from that young man. He looks to continue that here.
As he just misses a strike call.
Must have just missed upstairs. Another nice pitch. Santiago lays off, and it pays off for him. And another one upstairs. So a 5-pitch, 2-out walk here from Michael Santiago.
It's going to bring up Adam Dinnigan, number 22.
Thank you. Put that down.
Guessing that's what it is. Dinnigan. Sure looks like it. Lefty here. Looking to do some damage with a runaround. Still 2 outs. Doesn't mean anything, though.
That one high. Billy pops up out of the crouch, thinking about throwing down if Santiago decided to move, but he stays put where he's at.
Even I think a throwdown attempt on a stolen base might be a little out of control with this wind here today.
Yeah, it's anytime that ball is in air, you're not really sure what's going on with it. It is just whipping, and surprised there are so many CWC fans sitting out here.
Love to see it, though.
Yeah, you do. Obviously, you have the luxury of sitting at home watching us yap the whole time, but, you know, why not sit out here instead? I'm sure a lot of you have your TV volume down anyway. Two and 0 now to Adam. What was it?
Adam Dinnigan.
Dinnigan. He swings on this one off the end of the bat, a short chopper, and
that's going to be interference. It's going to be interference. They're calling him out. They're calling him out.
Yep, he is still running. So the base runner, Michael Santiago, ran into the second baseman. That is, who do you have at second base over there? Zach Hoffman?
Zach Hoffman, yeah.
So he ran into Zach Hoffman, which technically is an out for interference. It's going to be the 3rd out of the inning, and head coach for the Lourdes comes out and talks to the umpire, but we're going to take a quick break as they change, and we'll be back here on Jeff's live streams.
50 years and counting, Burhags Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.burhagsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Burhags Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@cwc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Bottom half of this third inning as the leadoff man, Lawson Phillips, steps back up for the Crusaders, trying to close this two-run deficit. He's been on the mound for the last 2 innings for the Crusaders and let one in there with the big home run from Nolan Gibson, but besides that has been pretty efficient. First pitch from Achterberg, swung on off the end of the bat. Phillips hustles down to first, and under the glove of the second baseman is going to get Lawson Phillips on for this Crusaders team, and he was there ready for it. He just, glove was not down far enough, and that's what they tell you when they're teaching you. Get in front of the ball, keep the glove down, and that's something he did not do there. So leadoff man on for the Crusaders brings up the two-hole hitter number 6, Carson Mulder. Mulder lays down the bunt right in front of home plate. Pitcher fires over to first. Nice job there from Mulder to get the bunt down. He's thrown out at first, but moves Phillips up to second.
It's going to be a nice sack bunt there. Put a runner in scoring position here for Billy.
Saw Brant Billy has some power behind the plate. We've seen him hit a few good balls out there to the outfield, looking to try to do something the same, drive Phillips around.
Sorry, who touched that ball there in that play? What was that put out? Pitcher?
Yes.
Thank you.
I wrote that down, and I
got the
still
sacrifice.
Was,
I just didn't know who touched
confused by your question.
Sorry. I also scored an error.
A bloop single here from Brant Billy. Phillips is going to round 3, but nice throw there from the center fielder to get it in on time. Going to bring runners to the corners. Sorry.
3 pitches, 3 swings.
Yeah, they're coming out aggressive here, and why not? If he's going to throw you strikes, why not swing at them? Sometimes the first pitch you see is the best one you're going to see all at bat.
I'm out here trying to mess with some stuff on the iPad, and we got 3 pitches, 3 swings.
The lefty Ryer Greenfield steps up now with runners on the corners, 1 out here, bottom of 3. Achterberg checks the runner at first. Billy takes off, a ball high, throw down to second. He decides to eat it, and Brant Billy slides in there safely with a stolen base. So 2 runners in scoring position now for Greenfield. Something I wanted to comment on was you saying they're swinging early. I heard an interview with Jackson Churio earlier in the season, the Brewers player, and Greenfield takes the ball high. He's been saying that he's having success just going out there and swinging at the first pitches because it's usually the best he's going to see, and it's helped him a lot at the plate this year.
That's true. He is on a tear right now.
Yeah.
Started off the season with a 0 for 5 performance with, I think, 4 strikeouts.
5 strikeouts. 0 for
Ooh,
5,
the
5
platinum
strikeouts.
sombrero.
Yes, it was not a great way, but ever since then he's been electric. As
He's got a hit in every game, I believe.
Yeah.
As
Greenfield.
Billy takes ball. Oh, sorry.
Greenfield.
Right,
Yep.
Greenfield.
Billy's on second. This one, a check swing, turns into a hit. Achterberg picks it up, fires in time to first. Phillips decides to come home, and he's in there safely.
Great decision there from Phillips. Good heads-up base run and able to score a run. Make it only a 1-run deficit as a runner on third, 2 outs. Takes away the sac fly, but they'll take a runner on third anytime they can have it.
1-3 put out there for Ryer Greenfield, but he's able to bring in the runner Phillips as Zach Hoffman steps in. Watches a breaking ball go in there for strike one. I want to shout out to Brett in the comments again, saying, home run from my nephew Nolan, go Knights. It was a fantastic shot out there to left center. So
had me fooled right away.
Yeah.
I thought it was a ground rule double the way it got out there so quick.
And a huge gust of wind. Hoffman steps out of the box. Shortstop lost his hat again looking for it, but it's...
This time I think he just accepts his fate and leaves it out there.
0-1 here to Hoffman. He's got Billy on third. Takes one in the dirt, low and away for ball one. Surprised to see Billy still out there running the base pass. Usually I think they have a courtesy runner for him.
Especially with 2 outs here.
Yeah, but he stays out there. Maybe they like his speed, his awareness out there, something. They'll decide to keep him. 1-1 now here to Hoffman as he tries to tie this lead, rather. Achterberg fires home, breaking ball outside. Nice catch there by Gibson. Brett, your nephew. The 2-1 here to Hoffman. Achterberg winds, fires, swung on another swinging bunt right back to the pitcher. Fields it in time, throws over to first for the third out of the inning, but one in here for the Crusaders as they bring this lead to 1. We're going to take a quick break here on Jeff's live streams and be back with the the top half of the fourth. We'll be back.
One of our adult or kids leagues, or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on the call for you today from Schlieve Field. The Lourdes have a 2-1 lead over the Crusaders here in the top of the fourth inning where they step back in and try to extend. First batter for them is the pitcher, Achterberg. I believe it's Adam Achterberg, if I remember correctly. Dominic left me for a second to try to figure out that camera, so I don't have first name privileges as he follows that one back towards us. I'm sorry, Henry Achterberg. My apologies, Henry, or if Henry's family is watching that, it's Henry Achterberg. Take a look over the iPad here. I found it. The 0-1 pitch to him is swung on. Swing and a miss. It ended up back in Billy's mitt back there. I wasn't sure where it went. He kind of fooled me, but quickly down 0-2. That one outside. Nice waist pitch there from Lawson Phillips, who continues his day on the mound. He's had a fairly productive day so far, besides the one home run allowed. Another one outside just misses that corner. We saw him call a couple of those earlier. So nice placement there from Phillips, but evens the count 2-2. This one swung on, fouled back from Achterberg. We're going to see the 2-2 again here. Again, Dominic's out there trying to fix that camera for me, so I appreciate him. And Hopefully we can get that back up soon. Nice shot of the infield, so we get those infield ground balls. We can shoot over to that one as Achterberg follows this one back again. We'll stay at 2-2. See if he's got that thing up and running. He does, but it's way off center. I'm not sure if he knows that, or probably didn't know where it was supposed to go, but I'll catch him some grace. Cut him some slack. Phillips fires home. Another foul ball. Achterberg steps back in. Swings on this one, ropes it down to third base. And foul ball, so the 4th straight foul ball in a row. Count stays 2-2. Dominic back here joining us in the booth again.
We'll see if that camera stays on out there. The wind had it blown over, actually.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, I think I tried to station it into the fence there.
I think I got to put some more weight in the bag that's holding it down. I thought that would be enough, but this wind has really picked up. And another foul ball, so making contact with it is Achterberg, just not able to put it in play. We're going to see a 2-2 again. Top of 4, nobody out. 2-1 ball game here in Waupun.
Are you receiving anything from that camera?
I did. I saw it. Yes, it's perfect.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Another foul ball.
Wow.
I'm going to keep saying that. I think that's the 6th in a row, at least.
I got 6 here. You told me 4 when I popped in. That's the second one since.
I think I was right on 4. I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time today. It won't be the last. Some words of encouragement out there from the Knights dugout.
Who actually just got that foul ball right to their
is
dugout.
that what it was? If you haven't been to Schlieve.
Ooh.
That one rides in on Achterberg, brings the count full, so we'll see another pitch here. But if you haven't been to Schlieve, there aren't any fences on these dugouts. They're just wide open. So a foul ball coming back there, you see everybody kind of scatter.
They stood their ground. They took it.
The full count here. Another foul ball. Just, you can quote me on that. I've been saying it about 5 times now.
Achterberg trying to help his own cause, maybe add some pitches to Lawson Phillips' pitch count here with 7 or 8 foul balls in this at-bat.
Any way on base here from Achterberg, and this will be one of the best at-bats of the game. Any way you can wear it on that pitcher as Phillips fires home. This one lifted into center field.
Shallow, ranging back, just over the glove of Carson Mulder. That's going to be a bloop single right over the shortstop's head.
Mulder had a good read on it. He got back there immediately, and the ball just fell right in front of his glove. He was so close. So a fantastic at-bat there from Henry Achterberg gives a leadoff single to this Knights team.
I got Ellie Holla, number 0. Up next, the iPad wouldn't even let me enter into number 0.
Oh.
It said there's no way there's a guy that's wearing number 0.
There is Ellie Hollow.
He's 1 for 1 on the day with a single back in the 1st inning. He's now got a runner on first, nobody out.
Showing bunt, pulls back in time. Billy pops up, thinking about firing over to first, but Achterberg stays there. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate having you here at Jeff's live streams. Make sure to leave something down in that comment section. We love hearing from you. Brett left a comment down there rooting for his nephew, and then he subsequently hit a bomb, so maybe you'll have some more good luck if you do that.
Scoreboard's wrong up there. It's 2-0, I believe.
I was
going to
say
the strikes have been taken down from last time.
I don't remember him throwing a strike this at-bat. 2-0 here to Holla. Still looking like he's going to try to lay down that bunt. We'll see if he shows.
Maybe the foul ball's rolled over to this at-bat with the 2 strikes.
Pulls back the bunt, so 3-0 now to Holla. He's trying to just lay down that bunt to advance Achterberg, but a 4-pitch walk would be just the same. Lawson Phillips tries to find the strike zone here. Let's see if he can. And he does not, so a 4-pitch walk there to Ali Holla. Brings men on the first and second for number 14.
Johnny Santiago.
Wow, Johnny Santiago. So Mike and Johnny Santiago for this Knights team. Johnny up now.
Johnny's 0 for 1 on the day as we get a mound visit here. Looks like infield in. Jason Smith out there to talk to Phillips. Doesn't look like he's getting pulled this time. Just a couple words of encouragement.
Nice light jog out there. We've already seen quite a few defensive alignment changes from this Crusaders team. Let's see if we can get some more.
I think he's talking more to the infield than he is to Phillips.
Probably how they want to play this. The double play is in order.
0 outs here. Runners on first and second. Force out really anywhere but home here. Santiago's thinking about what he's going to do here in the 9 spot. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Had a fielder's choice his last time up.
Trying to do what Nolan Gibson did. I think that's what all those hitters are trying to recreate, and that was a cool moment for him. So Phillips stays on the bump here for the Crusaders as Santiago steps in. Some chirping there still from the Lourdes dugout.
I think it's being encouraged there by the third baseman. Told his players to stand up in the dugout, get loud.
Yeah, nice.
For Santiago here.
Santiago tries laying down the bunt, tries pulling it back, but it nicks off the bat into Billy's glove, so strike 1.
Just couldn't pull back in time from a very high ball that ended up nicking the metal bat.
Jason Smith out of the dugout here for the Crusaders, telling his infield what alignment he wants. So you're right about that mound visit. It was really more directed towards the infield as Van Herwarden rushing in to try to take away that bunt. Santiago misses on the second one, so he should probably step back now because most likely not going to bunt down 0-2.
Especially after missing the first one barely, then missing again there all the way.
Defensive positions back to normal for the Crusaders. Santiago down 0-2. Swing and a miss, so strikeout here is out number 1 for Lawson Phillips as he tries to battle through this little bit of a jam that he's in. Brings up the number 1 hitter.
Ryder Mullen.
Ryder Mullen. I got to write these first names down eventually. Maybe I'll have them.
Even if that mound visit wasn't specifically for Lawson Phillips, great job there. Able to compose himself after that 4-ball walk. We got a nice little comeback there with 3 straight pitches, 3 straight strikes to strike out the next one.
Foul ball here to start off from Mullen. Want to point out that I got the scoreboard camera pretty good today after you and I were both struggling with it the other day.
Yeah, that was the bane of my existence the other day. We were here on Saturday against Laconia.
We had quite a bit of time, though. We were here quite early to set up. We tried a few different camera angles and stuff. But the scoreboard camera was our downfall, some would say.
Looks like that infield camera's still up over there.
That's good.
Wind
This
hasn't
one
blown it over yet.
roped out to left field. Runner's going to round 3 as the left fielder has some trouble with it. He's going to come around and score all the way from second. An RBI single there from the leadoff man, Ryder Mullen, brings 1 more in for this Lourdes team.
Just a little bit of a bobble out there from Ryan Hall. Able to send Achterberg around the corner and score from second.
Also moved Hala up to second.
That brings up Parker Schlusarski. Number 2.
Schlusarski, that's fun. I definitely butchered it earlier when I was trying to look at my book.
I was listening to you on the car ride here, and I think you had it.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly how I would have said it.
Schlusarski with the hoodie on under the jersey takes an outside strike call. A little bit chilly out here with the wind today. I feel like as we go on, I'm going to regret the choice of shorts, but it was warmer out this morning. Phillips misses low and away, evens the count 1-1 now to Schlusarski. That's a fun one.
It is. 1 run scored here so far on 1 out. Runners on first and second. That brings the night to a 3-1 lead here at the top of the 4th.
This one swung on out into center field. Center fielder backing up for it. Able to make the catch. Thought about a tag, did Hala at second, but he decides to stay. So a nice play there from the center fielder, Lawson Phillips. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Lawson Phillips anymore. Who do you have at center?
That's Ryden Perry out there, number 24.
Ryden Perry. I was going to say I usually know the center fielder because it's Lawson Phillips, but he's on the bump right now. So Ryden Perry, you get your applause, a nice catch out there and able to hold the runners where they are.
Good tracking. Never once did he misstep there. Right into the glove, able to bring it in, keep the runners at first and second.
It's especially commendable today with how the wind is blowing.
I'm sure that one moved while it was up there.
Yep. Not easy to bring those ones down.
Nolan Gibson back up. His last time up, of course, had that big home run in the 3rd inning to give the Knights a 2-1 lead at the time. It's now up to 3-1.
Takes a ball alone away. Jason Smith again out of the dugout here, trying to move his infield where he'd like them. loud yell there. I'm not sure where it came from. Phillips fires home, swing and a miss. Gibson evens it up 1-1.
Gibson so far on the day has not been retired. He had a walk his first time up, the home run last time. Let's see what he can do in his third at-bat of the day. Third plate appearance, I should say.
Phillips thinks about holding that runner on at second. He just checks him. Speaking of check, a check swing there from Gibson, but he holds to take another ball.
Phillips comes set. Throw home. It's going to be hit on. Great play there by Carson Mulder, the shortstop, to corral. Send it over to his second baseman, Zach Hoffman. A 6-4 putout to end the visiting half of the fourth inning. We're going to bring up the Crusaders here in the bottom of the fourth. Jake Van Herwarden is going to lead us off. We're going to send a quick few ad breaks. Be back here at Schlieve Field after this.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will thank you.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holes Realtor.
Hello.
Welcome back here to Schlieve Field in Waupun as that center field camera is whipping around with the wind. Achterberg's going to stay on the mound for the Lourdes as we get to the heart of this Crusaders lineup with Van Herwarden leading off, trying to get on base as best as he can to ignite a little fire and bring down that 2-run deficit.
I think the Crusaders are just happy to have themselves in a close game here.
Yeah.
Last couple games have kind of been blowouts on the opposite side. So it's nice to see here for the Crusaders only a 2-run deficit. Definitely manageable, still only in the fourth inning.
A little bright spot for them as well. They're going to get some players back that were unavailable through these first couple games of the season. They're going to come back in actually the second game of this doubleheader, so expect to see that.
Probably get a new-looking lineup that we haven't seen before. I think there's 3 players that were unavailable here that should be back second game here today.
The lineup's been pretty standard from this Crusaders team throughout the year, so expect to see some changes as Van Herwarden takes another ball high. But should be interesting. I was talking to Coach Jason Smith about it the other day.
It's always nice to get him back, especially in a conference game doubleheader here early in the season.
Another one inside, 3-0 quickly to Van Herwarden. That serves as another reminder. Again, this is the first of 2 games we're playing here today. The Lourdes stay in town after this one for a doubleheader. We'll be here on Jeff's live stream covering both. It is a different YouTube link, so you guys are going to have to change over on that one, but shouldn't be too hard to catch the second game. That one clips the inside corner for strike 1. A hitter's count here to Van Herwarden.
Had the red light there. These Knights and the Crusaders, both here in their 5th game of the season, or their 6th game of the season, both teams 1-4. Little conference game as we have a full count here to Van Herwarden.
Yeah, the Crusaders won the first game of their season against, oh gosh, who was that? This one swung on anyway. Weak contact over to the shortstop. Not a problem with it as Van Herwarden pops out to the shortstop to start this inning.
Help you out there. It was Wayland Academy, the Big Red.
Thank you. Yeah, so they played Whaling Academy. I keep forgetting that. They won the first one. Quite an interesting game. The second one they lost and haven't won since. So looking to put another one in the win column here today. Up now is Sam Greenfield for the Crusaders.
Lourdes kind of doing the exact opposite. Lost their first 4 games and won that big one last on Saturday against Randolph. Big victory.
We were here Saturday for the Crusaders doubleheader against the Spartans. Sam Greenfield puts a bat behind one. No problem from the center fielder out there. 2 quick outs here.
Ranging in on that one was Michael Santiago there in center. Able to corral the out. Brings up the 8-hole hitter, Levi Phillips.
Levi Phillips looks to start something here. That is a UPS truck hauling a UPS trailer. I don't think I've ever seen that as Phillips grounds one back to Achterberg, fielded cleanly, and in time is the throw over to first. So a 1-2-3 inning here. The Crusaders set down in order, and the Lourdes come back up to bat, trying to extend their 3-1 lead. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back on Jeff's Live Streams.
Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead.
All right, welcome back here to Schlieve Field in Waupun. We have the visiting Oshkosh Lourdes Academy Knights taking on the home team CWC Crusaders, as the first pitch of the inning is drove back out to center field. Underneath it is Ryden Perry making the first out of the inning on one pitch here from Lawson Phillips. That was Brady Bauer taking the first out here. And brings up Michael Santiago to the dish. The 5-hole hitter looking to do some damage. One out here. The Knights up 3-1 here in the top of the 5th. Lawson Phillips in his 4th inning of work. Pitch away. It's going to be a ball just outside. A little low, too. The Knights were able to score a run in the last inning as Phillips delivers ball 2. So far on the day, Santiago is 0 for 1 with a flyout. He was able to get a walk in his last time up, so he has been able to touch the base path just a little bit. Pitch number 3 is a foul ball. Right over to the Knights dugout once again. A lot of early swings here today. As Phillips steps in to deliver the 4th pitch of the at-bat. 5th pitch overall on the day, or on the inning. That's going to be a strike. Beautiful pitch right there to the inside part of the plate. Kind of froze Santiago.
Yeah, nice breaking ball. Just catches that inside corner there. Santiago didn't know if he should swing or not. Evens the count 2-2. Phillips comes set now, fires home and another one inside, but too far inside on that one.
From my angle, it almost looked like it hit Santiago's kneecap. That would have been a stinger.
I think in his kind of approach there where the leg kick and stuff, his knee kind of comes in and almost hit that back knee. Nonetheless, full count here to Santiago. Swings, fouls it away down the left field line. We're going to try it again.
Thank you for joining us here today in the first part of this doubleheader here in Waupun at Schlieve Field. Been hearing a lot of us out here at Schlieve Field for these Crusaders.
Been here for, what, 5 games straight now? This will be 6 and 7 today, I believe.
Yeah. You made it out here for that third game, that Friday night game. I was back Saturday. The doubleheader against Laconia.
Strike 3, looking down goes Michael Santiago for the second out of this inning. A breaking ball, nice breaking ball at that from Phillips, just freezes him in the zone.
That's going to bring up the lefty Adam Dinnigan. Phillips trying to go 1-2-3 here after allowing one in the last couple innings. So far, Dinnigan's 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Then he had that runner's interference call that goes against him in the last time he was on base, or last time he was up, I should say. Ball 1 to the inside part. Lefty batter. Phillips winds, deals. Swung on. Maybe got a piece of it. Either way, it's going to be strike 1. Brings the count to 1-1.
Got a few lone Lourdes fans over here, or Lourdes more, sitting over here. It's kind of cold out. Wind's blowing, like we said, so we're glad they showed up. We're glad for you who showed up to the stream as well, sitting there warm at home. And it's a big breaking ball, swing and a miss.
If you're sitting in that stream,
from Dinnigan,
we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
Put something down in the chat. Where are you from? Who are you watching? Who are you rooting for?
Really anything, we just love to hear from you guys as Phillips comes home and another swing and a miss from Dinnigan ends the inning. 1-2-3, down go the Knights as Lawson Phillips, a nice bounce back inning for the kid. We're going to take a quick break and be back in the home half of the 5th inning here on Jeff's live streams.
Trust through results and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Angling.
Welcome back here to Schlieve Field in Waupun, Wisconsin. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on the call for you today as we're in a good one. Bottom of the 5th inning here, 3-1 ball game. The Knights had the lead, but the Crusaders look to come up and cut into that. First up for them is number 24, Ryden Perry. The 9-hole hitter tries to ignite this team. Achterberg still on the mound for the Lourdes. This is his 5th inning of work. The leg kick fires and a nice, well-hit ball down the left field line. Gets through the gap and a leadoff single here for Ryden Perry. Good piece of hitting. Right on a line through the third baseman and shortstop.
It's going to bring up the pitcher, Lawson Phillips, looking to help his own cause. So far on the day, he's 0 for 2. Was able to get on base with an error the last time he was up. Went right underneath the second baseman's glove.
Yep, don't have that instant replay yet, so we're going to work on fixing that.
We'll have it for the second game, no problem.
Of course. Well, don't guarantee anything.
Okay.
We'll see how good my computer skills are.
Maybe problem.
Pick-off attempt there from Achterberg. Perry slides back in safely, getting the jersey dirty for the day. Phillips looks to help his own cause here in the bottom of the 5th.
Only a 2-run deficit. Get right back into this, can the Crusaders.
We've seen plenty of offense from this team in some of these games. They've been able to score multiple runs in innings, and that's what they need right now. Just a few good base hits, and you've got a couple around. This lead is very obtainable. As Phillips takes a strike right down the middle, evens it up 1-1.
They're hoping to extend this inning a little bit longer than last time. Bottom of the 4th, Achterberg came out and threw 9 pitches to get 3 straight outs for the Knights, I should say. Crusaders went down in order last time up. So it'd be great to see a little bit of an extended play here. Keep Achterberg out there, keep throwing some pitches, see what Phillips can do here.
Silver lining to that is the Knights went down 1-2-3 last inning, or the top of this one as well. So their defense and pitching able to keep them in it. 3-1 hitters count now to the leadoff man, Lawson Phillips, trying to get on base any way he can. And that he does. Ball 4 outside for a 5-pitch walk. We're going to get a mound visit here. Nolan Gibson calls time, going out there to check on Achterberg.
It's just going to be a conversation between the catcher and the pitcher. Brings up Carson Mulder to the plate. We'll see what he gets delivered to him after this conversation between Gibson and Achterberg.
He's got a man on first and second, nobody out.
Crusaders looking to do some kind of damage here, get themselves back into this ball game. Still time, but it'd be nice to do it now while they have no outs, runners on.
It's a good time for them to do it. Shortstop creeping over there, trying to hold him on. Lays down the bunt, does Mulder, and it rolls foul. It was a really nice bunt. I think he would have been there, but just hopped over that line.
Gibson made sure to grab that before the wind brought it back fair.
The way it's whipping today, anything could happen on those. Probably see somewhat of the same approach here from Carson Mulder. If he could lay down something similar to that, just staying fair, I'm sure he'd get an infield single off of it the way he moves down that line.
Either way, love to move the runners into scoring, both of them into scoring position for the 3-hole hitter, Brant Billy. We'll see what Mulder's got in for him on an 0-1 pitch.
There he does, tries to lay down the bunt. Mulder, this one's going to stay fair. Achterberg comes, fires over to first, and just in time to get Mulder out at first, but he does his job on the sac bunt, moving 2 runners into scoring position for the 3-hole hitter, Brant Billy now.
That was a great play there by Achterberg. Able to corral it quickly and make a nice throw. Second baseman had to kind of duck to get out of the way of that throw. It was really a beauty to get the out there.
Another 1-3 put out for this team. Puts one away here in the bottom of 5, but the Crusaders are threatening with a man on third and a man on second. Billy, first pitch swinging on this one, right back to the second baseman. He can't find it. It gets under his glove, pops up somewhere. Billy able to get on base, and Perry comes around and scores another run for the Crusaders, also while moving the runner up to third.
That's going to be a single for Billy. Hard to make that play. Tough bounce, couldn't find it after that.
An RBI single from Brant. Billy scores Perry from second and moves Phillips all the way to third. Runners on the corners now for the cleanup man, Ryer Greenfield.
Lefty stepping up in here, his third plate appearance on the day. He's got a single and a ground out his last time up. Looking to add another hit to his repertoire here today as Billy steals second easily. No throw even comes in on a ball that landed in the dirt. So now he's got 2 in scoring position here.
Back to 2 in scoring position for Greenfield. Looking to do something similar to what Billy just did and tie up this game with another one driving across that plate. That one was a ball. I think it missed low.
I think it was inside.
Oh, really?
Looked like Greenfield kind of step back just a bit.
All right. That works for me.
I got a little bit of a better angle on that.
A ball nonetheless. 2-0 now here to Greenfield. Achterberg comes home. That one was inside. I could tell that one. So 3-0, probably the green light trying to load him. For number 8, Zach Hoffman on deck. He awaits. This one swung on and a fly ball out to center field. The center fielder ranging back, diving play, but not able to come down with it. Phillips comes around from third, scores. Billy comes around and scores. And sliding in there safely is Ryer Greenfield with a 2 RBI, 1 out triple here in the bottom of the 5th. And just like that, the Crusaders take the lead for the first time in several games. An exciting play there from Ryer Greenfield.
We were just talking about how important it was to do the damage now while they had runners on. Nobody out here for this Crusaders team. And Billy delivers their RBI single, and then Ryer Greenfield comes up and punches one into center field. A beautiful sliding triple into the third base bag, scores 2 on that play. As we see Zach Hoffman gets a piece of hitting as well.
Swinging at first pitch, fielded cleanly by the shortstop, throw over, not in time. An RBI single.
That's going to score another.
From Zach Hoffman, scores Greenfield from third, and the Crusaders tack on another run as we get a mound visit here for the Lourdes. This is exactly what you talked about, Dominic, scoring when the runners are there, and that's what this Crusaders team has done in this half inning, driving in 4 now, only 1 out.
Big problem about the last couple games for these Crusaders is a lot of men were left on base. Today they were able to clear it off when it matters. 1 out here, 4 in now for this Crusaders team. Brings up Jake Van Herwarden with a runner on first. Only 1 out. We'll see if they can put up some more to their cause.
The Crusaders go from being down 2 to start this inning, now being up to a 4-run swing. Gives them a 2-run lead here, 1 out, bottom of 5, 5-3 ball game. Jake Van Herwarden steps up, big swing and a miss. Runner takes off, and sliding in there safely is Zach Hoffman with a stolen base. Very exciting game here from the Crusaders, finally getting that offense going after, by their standards, a pretty good day pitching and defense so far. We'd like to see that continue.
Talked about this is the Crusaders' first time playing with a lead since the second game of the season on that first day of the season with the back-to-back doubleheader against Wayland Academy. I'm sure the Crusaders have to feel good about themselves finally playing with this lead. Let's hope they can hold on to it, unlike that game on Thursday night. Hoffman ranging over at second, looking to steal. Stays put as strike 2 comes in for Van Herwarden. 1-2 now the count.
Van Herwarden's just having a tough time keeping his head in there. You see him really in front of those on those swings and kind of pulling his head. I think what Jason Smith was talking about earlier is just keeping his head in there and swinging level in order to make contact. Inside, just missed that inside corner.
He watches a very close ball.
Yeah, nice take there, evens at 2-2.
Herwarden looking to get on base for the first time today. He had a strikeout and a flyout in his 2 times up here.
Swinging on this one, roped out to left center field. Another hit for the Crusaders. Hoffman rounding third hard and going to come in there. Another RBI single there. Jake Van Herwarden drives around Hoffman, and this lead is extended to 3. Achterberg going to stay on the mound for now for the Knights. We'll see how long that lasts after driving in 5 now.
You wonder if that decision is because we got 2 games here today. Want to save the arms. On the online roster for the Lourdes, they only got 10 players. I wonder if that's true here today. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of movement in the dugout. So you wonder if they want the same pitcher on the mound do as much damage as he can in this first game, and we'll worry about the second one when we get there.
We've talked about that with this Crusaders team, actually, how they've struggled with how many games they've played and trying to manage their pitch counts with their pitchers as Sam Greenfield steps in now. Swings on the first one for a first pitch strike. Watches one go by him there. 1-1 now with Van Herwarden over there at first.
Because even with my messed up scoreboard for that first inning, I do have Henry Achterberg at 73 pitches now through at least 4 innings of work. I don't know what he did exactly in the first inning. Just had enough pitches to get me through that inning on the iPad. 84 is the official
scorer up here as I'm at 84, so
I just missed about 10 pitches there that first inning.
He's getting up there, though. That would be 85 right there. And Sam Greenfield now 2-2, even count to him.
Greenfield, the DH today, not playing the field, but looking to make some presence known here at the plate. He's going to punch one into center field. It's going to get past the fielder.
Keep rolling. Jake Van Herwarden hustling to 3. He rounds hard. Jason Smith's giving him the call. Greenfield's coming home. And Jake Van Herwarden able to score all the way from first. Another triple for this Crusaders team as Sam Greenfield puts a bat on one. An RBI triple.
That was a dangerous play there because the bat was left in the zone. Van Herwarden had to jump over it to touch home. Lucky no one got injured, was able to score there. The score is now 7-3. Crusaders put up 6, and we're going to get a mound visit.
That's probably Achterberg's day, especially after this rough inning. And
actually, no. He's got no one else out there except for the pitcher.
Maybe just talking strategy now. Hey, we're just trying to get through this game with as little pitchers used as possible. I would like to hear that conversation. Now, 86, 87.
Yeah, 86, I believe.
Led in 6 this inning. Maybe coach is thinking, we've only got 2 innings left to play here. They're 4-run deficit. They're not sure.
What is the limit on pitch count here?
100.
Gotcha.
Start your last batter with 99, so
probably looking to use up all 99 of them.
I would assume. We have another man on third here. That's Greenfield after that RBI triple. Brings up Levi Phillips, the only one who hasn't batted yet this inning.
Phillips 1 for 2 on the day with a ground out his last time up, but was able to get a single.
Follows that one back. That's why you didn't see Greenfield in motion there.
I was wondering the same thing. I didn't hear it ting off the
I assumed it was fouled back there because nobody looked like he should be running. Phillips watches another one come in there for a strike. Quickly down 0-2. 1 out here, bottom of 5, 7-3 ball game. Greenfield stands over there at third.
6 in already this inning. Crusaders looking to do a little bit more here with only 1 out.
Strike 3, looking down goes Levi Phillips for the second out of this inning. That brings us back to the man who started it all, Ryder Perry. Single to start this one off, ended up scoring. That was when they had 2 runs, and now they're at 7, so you'd like to see him come back around to bat again.
Little good luck charm. Perry takes pitch 1, swings on it. It's going to be a pop-up, third baseman underneath it, makes the easy play. It'll be the 3rd out of this inning, but the damage was done here for the Crusaders, scoring 6 in the home half of the 5th. We will see probably Lawson Phillips on the bump again for these Crusaders team in the top of the 6th. We're going to take a quick few ad break. We'll be back after this.
Guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@wc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The outdoor.
Welcome back here to Schlieve Field as the pitcher Achterberg steps up now for these Knights. First pitch swinging, fouls it off. Lawson Phillips remains on the bump for the Crusaders.
Why not? Let's get Phillips the win here today.
Of course.
Hopefully.
He was part of that hit party, I believe. I lied. I was taking a swing on it. He walked last inning, but he came around and scored. So he's part of the run party last inning. We'll give him that as he steps off. Look a little confused.
Blue called time there at the last second.
Oh, okay.
I believe Achterberg. That's what I was about to say. Achterberg, that last at-bat, he had that foul ball, foul ball, foul ball, foul ball. As he punches another one foul. 0-2's the count. Achterberg making good contact today, just can't keep it between the white lines.
A 13 pitch at bat was what we got from our official scorer up here. So The last one, that is.
So far, quickly down 0-2. However, both swings he was able to make contact with.
He roped that one out there pretty far, just hooking it foul. He's a little early on it. He's got to wait. Phillips pitching out of the windup. Sets, comes home, and a big swing and a miss. Sets Achterberg down on 3 pitches for the strikeout. Does Phillips, and that's the first out of the inning.
Go from a 13-pitch at-bat to a 3-pitch strikeout.
Yikes.
Great job there by Lawson Phillips to keep control of his pitch count and get out Achterberg quickly.
Now up number 0, Eli Hala. First pitch swinging as he gets on top of that one, and a chopper over to shortstop underneath the glove. Rolls into center field. Eli Hala going to get on base here for the Knights. That's an E6. Playing shortstop today is Carson Mulder.
I believe that's the one position Carson Mulder plays. He plays shortstop. He did throw a little bit pitching-wise in one of the games, but primarily he's been over there at short.
He had that one. He was chopping a little bit and just didn't have the glove on the ground, able to get through it. Put a man on for the Knights as they try to close the deficit now. Play a little bit of chase.
Johnny Santiago takes ball 1 with a runner at first. 1 out.
Brianna says, doing great, guys. I'm enjoying this doubleheader on my warm couch this time. She's not in the booth with us today.
It's not freezing out here with us.
She contemplated it, but she said she was already tired driving home. She didn't want to have to do it tonight after sitting in the booth all day. I don't blame her.
Makes sense. She didn't leave till late today. Got the notification late in the day that she was leaving home.
Yeah, she had some appointments in town and stuff, so
gotcha.
She was just sticking around as Santiago takes that one off the plate. 2-1 now. Hollow awaits over there at first. Got the wrong camera on again. Shocker. You guys get to see both angles where we're looking from, and then the nice center field shot there. Inside to Santiago, brings it to a hitter's count, 3-1.
Only 1 out here. Knights looking to put up some runs after going down 7-3 in the last half of that inning.
This is Lawson Phillips' 5th inning of work. He's only let in 2 so far, so pretty productive day is what I'm trying to say. Fires one in there for a strike, brings it full.
Again, I got him at 66 pitches, but I don't think that's accurate because I wasn't here for that first inning of work from Lawson Phillips. Either way, he's been doing great on the mound. I mean, only letting up 2 through 5. That's exactly what the Crusaders need to get back in this season. Great play there. Line drive right back to Carson Mulder. He's able to corral that one after the error last time.
Mark it down as an L6 for the second out of this inning. Bringing up the leadoff man again. Ryder Mullen. Sorry, Ryder Mullen here in the 6th inning. Nice catch there by Mulder, making up for his error.
Sun's peeking
out. Yeah, I was going to say, it's coming out from behind the clouds. Nice block there by Billy and a pitch in the dirt.
Holds the runner at first.
I think you saw a little bit of a point there from Phillips on the mound saying thank you for not letting that one go by. If you haven't been to Schlieve or haven't been on our broadcasts these last couple of days, this backstop here is incredibly huge, and a ball gets by the catcher, it's at least advancing the runner 1 base. Sometimes we've seen it 2. Mullen back to shortstop, and Mulder elects to go to second for the 3rd out of the inning, so another scoreless inning here from Lawson Phillips on the bump. 7-3 lead for the Crusaders as we go into the home half of the 6th. They look to extend that. We're going to take a quick break here on Jeff's live streams, run some ads. We'll be back after this.
Season is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to the Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhagesfurniture.com. Verhages Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhages Furniture.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Spring is here, and it's time for a tune-up at PT Tire and Service. Get your vehicle ready for those sunny drives with a thorough checkup. From oil changes and tire rotations to brake inspections and fluid top-offs, they've got you covered. Don't forget to check your wipers and battery, too. Swing by PT Tire and Service in Brandon for a spring refresh, ensuring your ride is safe and smooth all season long. Or call 920-346-TIRE to schedule an appointment. Your car will...
Born from a...
Welcome back here to Schlieve Field. We're in Waupun, Wisconsin. Crusaders have a 7-3 lead here over the Knights. We got a pitching change for them as well. Now stepping in is number 6, Ryder Mullen.
Achterberg was reaching his pitch limit for the day, so fresh inning. They figured they put in a fresh arm in Ryder Mullen.
Ryder Mullen on the mound now. He's going to face the pitcher for the Crusaders today, Lawson Phillips, who's had a very productive 5 innings out there, only allowed 2, and these last couple have been shutout innings. Nothing since that 3rd inning home run from Nolan Gibson.
Hoping to be a tad more productive at the plate here. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a walk his last time up. Was able to score on that walk, but he'd love to see a hit here to help his own cause in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch comes in. It's going to be a strike. Nice pitch there for the first pitch of the day for Ryder Mullen, as Lawson watches it go by him.
Book's all messed up now from last inning, but I don't think the Crusaders care considering they put 6 on. Phillips is going to sky this one out to center field. The fielder tracks it, able to make the catch for out number 1. So an F8, mark that down on your score books.
Great job tracking out there by Michael Santiago. As we said a lot today, that wind is moving out there. Those fly balls that hang up there are never easy to track. Great play there, though, to retire the first batter of this bottom of the 6th.
Up now, the shortstop, number 6, Carson Mulder. We've seen him a couple times today make some plays. He had an error last inning, but able to make up for it on 2 straight putouts as he takes the first pitch strike. Nice breaking ball there from Mullen. I was going to say Mulder, but Mulder's at bat. Mullen's on the mound. Well, we'll get it.
You're talking about in that commercial break there. We have a Ryder, a Ryan, a Ryer, a Rydin. A bunch of different.
Couple different R names that are
alterations.
Very similar.
Has a 1-1 pitch. Mullen steps back, delivers. It's going to be a ball in the dirt. It's going to get past catcher Nolan Gibson. Nobody on base, though, so it's not going to matter. As Billy comes over and grabs it after being in the on-deck circle. So Mulder steps back in. 2-1's the count. Mullen gets the sign from his catcher. Sets. Fires. Another ball. This one just probably missed on the outside part of the plate. Maybe a little high.
Looked a little just upstairs.
Nonetheless, Mullen has 3-1, the count. We've talked about today the hitter's count. Pitch comes in. He's going to take ball 4. Non-competitive, kind of backs him off the plate there. So we got a runner on, 1 out for the catcher, Brant Billy.
Nice 5-pitch walk there from Mulder, brings up Billy. Productive in last inning's hit streak with a single. I believe he also had an RBI on it.
Yeah, he's actually 2 for 3 on the day with a line drive out and then a single his last 2 times up. I believe he got the RBI. That was that beautiful single that scored 2 maybe. Let me check there.
Wow, a nice pickoff attempt there at first. Ball gets away from the first baseman, but Mulder forced to slide back in safely.
just 1 RBI. I was thinking of the Ryder Greenfield 2 RBI triple. But Billy with a knock nonetheless.
Lots of hits last inning. It was hard to keep track of all of them. Mullen gets his sign from Gibson behind the dish. Another pickoff attempt over there at first. This time, Mulder able to walk back in.
Great pick there by Acterberg to keep that pitch from not going past him. Acterberg kind of just switched spots there. Now over at first.
I was like,
Mullen on the
Acterberg,
bump.
he's not on the mound anymore. And there he goes, takes off, does Mulder. Throw in there, able to slide under, and the ball gets into center field, but center fielder's there to corral it in time. So Mulder, give him a stolen base all the way to second. Nice jump for him. You think Mullen kind of figured that after checking on him twice over there at first, but Mulder says, watch this, I'm going to steal on you anyway, and that he does.
Billy now with a 2-0 count and a runner in scoring position with only 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Like to get another single on his day. That'll probably give him another RBI with Mulder's speed. Follows this one back.
Right back to us. Oh, nearly misses a fan out here.
That was right off the concrete, and
no reaction.
These 2 fans in their chairs, they just didn't move a muscle. They're covered up in their blankets, all warm down here, so able to brave that one out. We heard the bounce off the concrete. It would have been a little different story if they were a couple inches over. This one in the dirt, and Mulder taking off, throw down to third. Not in time. Mulder slides in there safely, so a wild pitch, I'd probably give that one.
I ruled it. An unconventional stolen base, as Justin likes to say.
He does. He likes the word unconventional. Maybe that's us. An unconventional double play, unconventional stolen base.
Either way, Mulder now at third. As Billy takes ball number 3. Or did he call that a strike?
No, it was ball number 3. Scoreboard was wrong. I thought that was ball 4, and I'm glad you spoke up so I didn't look like the idiot. Just kidding. 3-1 here to Billy. Rides inside on him. A 5-pitch walk puts runners on the corners for the cleanup man, Ryder Greenfield. Very nice last inning with a 2 RBI triple.
He's also 2 for 3 on the day. He had a single his first time up, ground out, and then you just talked about that triple last time up in the bottom of the 5th to score 2. We'll see what he can do here with runners on the corners. 1 out.
Again, if you're just tuning in, that center field camera is a little wobbly today, but the wind is whipping as Billy takes off, throw it a second, he decides to eat it. 2 runners in scoring position now here for Greenfield.
Probably a bit of a double steal situation. If the catcher would have threw that ball, probably a good decision to hold on to it. Mulder was already thinking about moving, coming home to score another.
So like I was saying, the wind is really whipping the camera out there, so imagine how the fly balls are moving. Just keep that in mind when we're watching this game. The 7-3 ball game at that. Greenfield steps in, takes the ball high, brings it 2-0 to him now. He's got Billy on second and Mulder on third. Anywhere in the outfield, he's probably scoring both. Anywhere in play in the outfield, like a hit is what I'm trying to say. Not a sac fly. That would only score 1. I'm still talking here. 3-0 here to Greenfield.
So far, Mulder's got 15 pitches through this inning, but 11 of them are balls. Only 4 have found the strike zone. One of them was actually a contact play. So Mullen's got to try to find the zone here if he wants to keep this lead just to 4.
That one low. A 4-pitch walk for Ryder Greenfield. Brings him loaded.
It's his 3rd pitch of the inning. He's going to have a little bit of a mound visit here. Catcher coming out to talk to him. Coach coming out to talk to him.
Brings up Zach Hoffman. He had a single in last inning. He came around and scored. Coach Jason Smith, Coach Jason Smith over here. Bringing all of his players in. They're just talking. Seeing what he wants them to do. Only 1 out here, so Crusaders threatening to add on to the 7-3 lead. 6-run last inning, hoping to bring some more in here.
It is the home part of the 6. If the Crusaders are able to get 6 more, that will be the call after 6 innings. They do have bases loaded, only 1 out for Zach Hoffman, who so far on the day is 1 for 2, but is able to get on base twice here with a walk his first time up. Hoffman sets after the mound visit. Mullen checks the call from his catcher. Sets, delivers. Swung on and missed by Hoffman for a strike 1. in the 5th at-bat of this inning. 5th plate appearance. I guess this is only the 2nd at-bat with 3 straight walks.
Nice breaking ball there from Mullen, finds the strike zone. Hoffman quickly down 0-2 with the bases loaded. 1 out here, bottom of 6. That one behind Hoffman and gets by him, and Mulder able to come around and score from third. Tack on another for the Crusaders as the other 2 runners move up. Give it a wild pitch. Scoring Mulder, bringing Billy up to third and Greenfield up to second. 1-2 now as Zach Hoffman steps back in.
Not only did they score a run there, but now there are 2 runners that are on base, no longer have a force option. So you got 2 runners on, both in scoring position, only 1 out for Hoffman as he takes ball number 2, evens up the count.
Takes away the traditional double play out there.
We saw a nice unconventional double play the other night.
We did.
As we mentioned the word unconventional again.
That one looked like it started inside from my angle, but just low for a ball. It was able to come back in.
Thought it was a good pitch. Nice hold there by Hoffman.
Yeah.
Probably would have fooled me, but most of the pitches out there probably would have fooled me.
Full count here to Zach Hoffman. 2 runners in scoring position for him. Swinging on this one, popped up into shallow infield territory. Second baseman calls it and makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Keeps the runners where they're at.
Walks it in just a tad to make sure Billy stays on third.
Jake Van Herwarden steps in now, still 2 in scoring position for him. He had a single last inning, came around and scored as well. Looking to add on to that. First pitch swing and a miss. Down 0-1 now.
Mullen up to 23 pitches this inning. Again, 15 of them balls, 8 of them strikes. Able to get a little bit more command here in that last at-bat from Hoffman as he misses the strike zone. I was about to say he finds it. Looked good from here, but must have just missed it by a tad. 1-1 now the count to Van Herwarden.
We're no professionals.
Clearly.
1-1 to Van Herwarden fouls this one off. It's in play, but Gibson didn't even move for it. It was too far away.
Talked about this big backstop
Yeah.
that also affects balls in play. Probably not going to be catchable for a catcher there.
Yeah, it's going to be in play, but technically it's really not. Van Herwarden watches one going low. Evens the count 2-2 now. 2 outs here, bottom of 6, 1 in for the Crusaders.
Jason Smith talking to him a lot this at-bat. Taking 1 pitch at a time. It's now 2-2. Hoping to stay alive as he takes ball outside to make this count full. Talking about Ryder Mullen's struggles here, trying to find the strike zone, as he had a 0-1 count now full with runners at 2 and 3. He does have 2 outs, however. No sac fly in play.
That one rides in on Van Herwarden, but able to get out of the way, but ball 4 anyway. He takes his base and brings him loaded again now for number 34, Sam Greenfield. He had a triple last time. He's looking to do the same thing. A bases clearing triple right now would be fantastic for the Crusaders.
It would bring their lead to 8 if that were the case. Mullen does have 4 walks already this inning. So really Greenfield here just trying to get on base any way he can. He knows there's been a lot of balls called. We'll see if he takes a couple. He takes the first one, and it's a strike. Beauty pitch from Mullen after I talk about his wildness at the plate, or at the bump. Throws a beauty there to prove me wrong.
That's how it works. 0-1, evens it up 1-1 now to Greenfield. More words of encouragement down there from third base. Just telling him to stay in there, keep his head in there, take a step forward. Big swing and a miss. Brings him 1-2 now. Camera out in center field, still whipping around from all this wind. Seen a couple hats blow away today already. That one nearly hitting Greenfield. He's able to duck out of the way. Quite a few players having to duck today. Wouldn't want to get hit with one. That one high, so After a 1-2 start, he brings it full again, risking walking in a run.
Could be his 5th walk of the inning, and this time it could really hurt, as it would be a RBI walk. But he finds the zone for strike 3 looking. Greenfield kind of froze there. A nice pitch from Mullen to get out of that jam, only allowing 1 run to score even with 4 walks on the inning. We're going to take a quick few ad breaks here. We'll be back with the top of the 7th here at Schlieve Field in Waupun.
Retail project. WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome back here to Schlieve Field as Lawson Phillips takes the mound for his 6th inning of work, trying to close this one out as the Knights are down to their last 3 outs, facing an 5-run deficit, an 8-3 ball game here. Number 2 steps up for the Knights. If I can read my scorebook here, that is
Parker
Slusarski. There it is. I was looking for it all over.
Wasn't sure if you had the first name. I figured I'd step in.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't. I had an initial. Nice pitch there from Phillips, but just inside for ball 1.
We were talking about his pitch count in between innings. He's at 89 now. Max would be 100, so let's see if he can get a quick 1-2-3 to not only get the win this game, but hopefully the closing it out on the mound as ball 2 comes in there.
If you're Coach Jason Smith, you're really hoping you can close this one out. You don't want to bring in another pitcher just for, 2 at-batters or something. So 2 batters, rather. There it is, a strike there from Phillips, brings it 2-1 now.
It would make sense, though, with our announcer jinx, that he'd have 2 straight balls to start the inning. I'm glad he got a strike there. Makes me feel a little bit more confident.
There's another one. I think Jeff's doing a game right now on another stream out there in Jeff's live streams YouTube channel, but if he was watching the game right now, he'd be yelling at the TV. There isn't an announcer's jinx in his mind. As that one low for ball 3, brings it full now to the leadoff man, Parker Slusowski.
Yeah, we got quite a bit of games here on Jeff's live stream today. Hopefully you're tuning in all over the place to a couple different games. Watch some good action around the Fox Valley, Waupun area.
This one fouled off down the left field line. Left fielder's going to make a run for it. I hope that's why I see some viewers tuning in and tuning out. You guys are just going back between the different streams. We love watching all of them. There's so many different teams that we like to cover, and always games going on. We're always scrambling for different people to try to cover, so it's great. Be out there as many games as we can to cover these student athletes. That's who we do it for. And also the parents and grandparents and family members as Slusarski follows this one back.
Talk about his pitch count, and all of a sudden Slusarski brings it into a 7-pitch at-bat here
now you did
on a
it.
full count.
Nice at-bat from the kid here, trying to stay alive. Like I said, the Knights down to their last 3 outs for this first game. Stick with us for game 2 on Jeff's live streams as he takes an 8-pitch walk. Nice at-bat there from the kid to get a leadoff runner on for this Knights team.
Brings up Nolan Gibson, who's had a day today. He's 1 for 2, but his one hit was a big one and a home run back in the 3rd inning, I believe.
Could use something like that again here to light a fire under this Lourdes team, trying to get something going. Haven't had anything in a while. This one, a short chopper back to Phillips. Fields it cleanly, throw over to first in time for the first out of the inning, but he does his job by moving the runner up to second. But you got to think, is that even worth it right now with only 2 outs remaining? CWC is the home team, so if they were able to close this one out here with a lead, that would be it. As we see Jason Smith, the head coach for the Crusaders, come out and talk to Phillips. I'm thinking we're going to get a change here considering how high his pitch count is, but nonetheless, a fantastic day from Lawson Phillips on the mound.
Looks like they're going to keep him out there.
Oh, okay.
What is he at now? What's our official? 97.
Oh.
So maybe with
All
one
right.
more batter he's got. Might be able to do it quickly, get the last 2, hopefully. We'll see what Lawson Phillips got. He no longer has the force out. We got a runner at second, 1 out to number 12, Brady Bauer, who is 0 for 3 on the day.
Hoping a quick at-bat here from Bauer within 2 pitches as he's still able to stay alive for the last one.
As Bauer takes ball 1.
So I believe Bauer would be able to, or would have to be able to get out on this pitch in order for Phillips Lawson to stay in this game and have a Lawson Phillips in order to stay in this game and have a chance of closing it out. And this one's a short chopper back to him on the mound, able to field it cleanly, throw over in time to first. That puts him at 99, so I believe he's going to get a chance here to close this one out.
99. I don't know if you could hear me through the headset there.
Coach Jason Smith coming out of the dugout asking how many pitches he was at, making sure he was eligible to pitch this last batter.
So if he can get the out here, we will see Lawson Phillips with a great six inning performance. We'll see what he can do here to Michael Santiago.
Haley Gibson, we're a little late on your comment, but she said, "Let's go, little bro." That was, of course, Nolan Gibson. He had the 1-3 put out a couple outs ago, but make sure you guys stay tuned in. There was a second game here.
Sure, after that home run. Oh, and we're going to get a passed ball here. Maybe a wild pitch. It was behind the batter quite a bit. Either way, it's going to score 1. Knights have life here. 8-4, scoring 1 here in the top part of the 7th to keep this game alive.
Keeping this game alive on the wild pitch. Slusarski comes around and able to score on it.
Michael Santiago could be the last batter, or it could be the last batter just for Lawson Phillips. We'll see what he can do as a big swing and a miss there from Santiago.
I'm sure if you're Phillips, you'd really like to close this game out. A very dominant performance on the mound from him today. 6 innings pitched. Well, if he's able to close this one out the way it is now, it'd be 6 innings pitched, only 3 runs allowed. Throws a ball low, brings it hitter's count 3-1. He's got to throw a strike here to stay alive.
Or he's got to get him to chase.
Yeah,
either
something.
one.
Something close to the zone. And
Yeah,
it's
gonna be a
not
ball.
in the dirt for a 5-pitch walk. So I believe, according to rules, that should be Lawson Phillips' day. And you see Jason Smith come out now, and
He's making a trek I don't think he wants to make. Phillips with a great day nonetheless. He's hanging his head down there, but I don't think it's anything to be hanging your head on. Great 5 2/3 inning. Only allows 3. He does have a runner on, so he would be responsible for that one if this inning gets a little topsy-turvy. Couple of claps here for Lawson Phillips. Great performance here on the mound today. We're going to see who takes over.
see who it is, and then we'll probably take some ad breaks. It's
Levi Phillips.
Levi Phillips is going to take over for Lawson. We're going to take a couple ad breaks while he warms up to try to close out this last batter of the game. We'll be back when he's ready here on Jeff's live streams. Stick with us.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
For 50 years and counting, Urheg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.burhagsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Burhags Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Terry Holes and Ada Shun-Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of high school athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the...
This could be the last out.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. We're talking about, sorry, we didn't mean to cut that ad off short. Dominic was badgering me because I let another one go, and this could be the last out of the game as Levi Phillips, the brother of Lawson, tries to shut this one down.
Didn't mean to badger you on air. Just trying to do it off.
The big lefty Dinnigan steps in now for the Lourdes, trying to keep them alive. They're down to their last out. We appreciate you guys sticking with us here on Jeff's live streams. Quick reminder, this is only the first of 2 games we're going to have today. We'll also be streaming the second one here from Schlieve in about 15 minutes after the first one ends. You're going to have to change the YouTube channel on it. I believe it's labeled Lourdes Academy at CWC Game 2, so make sure you're clicking on the right one. We'll be back here. Again, like I said, about 15 minutes after this one closes down as Phillips throws 3 straight balls to Dinnigan to lead this one off. 3-0, probably the red light, looking for another base runner.
Carson Mulder, the shortstop, encouraging him.
Just needs one more out to close this one out for his brother and finds the strike zone there. Took him a minute, but he's in there.
Let's hope he can continue. Like we said, this could be the last batter. He's hoping so. 2 outs here, runner at first.
He doesn't want his team to have to hit again. That one rides inside on him. A 5-pitch walk to Dinnigan. Puts runners on first and second here now.
Lawson's still responsible for the runner at second in case he were to come around and score. Henry Achterberg up at the plate now. He's been pretty productive today. He's 2 for 3. Of course, he pitched today.
Had a good day offensively, but defensively is a little bit of a different story, letting in all 8 of those runs here for the Lourdes. But looking to try to keep this team alive on the offense and able to make up for it. Was I wrong?
I think he only let in 7.
Oh, I apologize. Well, close enough. This one in there for a strike, evens the count 1-1 now. 7, you're right? Okay, sorry. Sorry, Henry, I'm giving you credit for one more earned run than you had. I didn't mean to do that. Nonetheless, 7, though, from pitching, so hoping to stay alive offensively. He's representing what could be the last out of this ball game.
Could also be the 7th run.
Tying run sitting here on deck. Follows this one back, evens it up 2-2 again.
Not only has Achterberg been productive at the plate, but he's been productive in getting the pitch counts up. He had that 13 pitch at bat his second time up, and then ended it with a single. Great piece of hitting there.
I think without that at bat, we might still see Lawson Phillips on the bump as he fouls another one off. Coach Jason Smith coming out trying to catch that one, but he decided to back off last second. A little cold out today to be catching pop flies with your bare hands.
Santiago almost made his way to third there with a foul ball. He had to move his way back to second. They're giving him quite a lead out there. He's pretty much halfway in between.
Going in, Achterberg slices this one foul again. He's been very early today. We've seen so many balls of his just head right down that left field line. That one just foul in between the third baseman and left fielder. Falls on the grass.
He's been a pitcher's nightmare.
Yeah.
Up to 6 pitches this at-bat now.
Just raising pitch counts and fouling off as many balls as he can. So what could be the last strike here for the Lourdes. Achterberg steps back in, 2-2 count to him, 8-4 ball game. Levi Phillips winds, deals outside for ball 3, and it's full. We're either going to get bases loaded here on a walk. We could get a hit, or could be the last pitch of the game. I guess we'll see. That's what we're here for, right?
Runners at the corners, 2 outs to Achterberg.
Levi Phillips fires to Achterberg. Big swing and a miss, and Levi Phillips lets in a walk, but able to come back and strike out Achterberg to win this game, hold on to that 4-run lead, and the Crusaders are happy to get back in the win column after dropping the last 4. We're going to take a quick break, run some ads, come back with a first game recap, and then send it off to Game 2 on Jeff's live stream. Stick with us because we'll be right back.
Of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. Terry knows this area when it comes to real estate. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the greater Oakfield area. Or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holz Realtor.
Welcome back here to Schlieve Field. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman on the call for you. We just got done calling the first of 2 games here today between the Lourdes and the home team, the Crusaders. They take that first one, an 8-4 ball game. Nice day on the mound for Lawson Phillips. Obviously, we saw Levi Phillips there come down and shut it down to win this one. Nice day from them offensively as well. We saw a big, I believe it was 4th inning there, where they just had a hit parade and able to get a couple triples, couple singles, couple walks, able to drive in 5 or 6 that inning, extend this lead to 7. They tack on another one later. Dominic, give us some final thoughts about that first game and maybe some stats.
Yeah, great game there by the Crusaders to get back in the win column. They were able to finally get the bats moving and having the pitching good. That's a lot of help there from Lawson Phillips, who had 5 2/3 inning pitch today, only allowing 3 runners to score. Great comeback performance here by the Crusaders after being down early. Also at the plate for these Crusaders, Billy was 2 for 3 in that game. Ryer Greenfield 2 for 3 in that game. A bunch of people got on base. Just an overall great performance from the Crusaders. On the Lourdes side of things, we saw only 9 players that game. Everybody was able to pretty much record a hit except for a couple. Was able to get the base runners on early in that game, and 3 runs were able to score. However, their pitching was the little bit of a downfall there. Achterberg was able to stay out there for around 100 pitches, probably get his limit in for the day. Was able to let in 7, though, on only 5 innings of work. Ryder Mullen came in and pretty much saved it there at the end, only allowed 1. Story going into the second game here is Lourdes has got to get their pitching under control. Their bats were moving, just not enough to take on the Crusaders pitching led by Lawson Phillips that last game.
Yeah, a little bit of silver lining for the Lourdes here is Achterberg was able to take a lot of the brunt of those pitches in that game. Only having to use 2 pitchers there is pretty beneficial going into the second of 2 games here today. They're able to save some and hopefully throw out some different guys here. And offense wasn't terrible. They had some hits. They took some walks and obviously scored 4. So offense really wasn't the problem there. But anyway, it should be an exciting second game here. It was pretty close throughout that one. You know, we weren't really sure who was going to win it up until the end there. Both teams kind of had their spurts. So should be a good second game coming up here on Jeff's live streams. Again, we are here for the second game. Different YouTube link. I believe we put that in the chat for you. So click on that one. We'll be live as soon as we end this one for, it'll say, I believe, welcome in, like the opening little card there, and then eventually we'll go live in about 10 minutes from now. So make sure you click that link. Go to the second game. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman signing off for the first one. Go click that link for the second one, and we'll be back here on Jeff's live streams. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.